Okay, it says I'm live here. G'day, guys. Sunday evening in a rainy Perth. Thought I'd do another stream this evening. RaceRoom between, I think, the 19th and the 30th of this month, so over a 10-day period. I think we're about 3 days in. Offering free access week, or free access for that period, meaning that you can drive any car, any track, any event, and you don't have to purchase the track or car. So it's really opened up, a whole range of options there. The good thing about that is the sim's more populated than what it would normally be, because a lot of guys are going over and taking advantage of the fact that they can join races without having to purchase cars or tracks, which is a really cool thing. I'm going to start just by trying to get this loaded up, mainly because, unfortunately, RaceRoom takes a little while to load. So I'll attempt to get that underway now. You won't see anything probably for a minute or so while it starts to load up. I'm already getting the screen that says starting, but you guys won't see that on the stream. Okay, so a couple of technical things. I was mucking around with this today, and yes, I can get it to work in VR, and I did a test recording and it was all there. That wasn't an issue. But when I'm in VR, what happens is on my computer monitor, I get this big square black screen, and even if I've got display VR set, it's not showing up on the screen, and the mouse won't work, so I can't change anything or move anything. And I thought that was a bit risky for the stream, so what I've decided to do here is do this in full screen. So just having a look here at the chat again. Kratos says, what are your thoughts on the Albanese guy being the new PM? Well, I'm not a Labor voter, and, as it's well known, I'm pretty anti-left. In Australia, both the Liberals and the ALP are probably not true left and right. They tend to sort of lean towards the centre. I guess it really just comes down to, will he keep some of these promises? Will they actually be able to do anything productive about the main issue, which I think is cost of living? The whole thing that the media is saying about climate change, I think I mentioned in the stream last night, if people particularly care about that, then they've effectively got their head up their arse, because it's not the issue that they make it out. As far as I'm concerned, it's all it's all fakery. Anyway, we're starting to get RaceRoom loaded up. As you can see, they've got a promo thing for their free access week, May 19th to 30th. Press any key to continue. I can do that. All right, so hopefully you guys are hearing the dramatic RaceRoom music. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out just with a bit of a warm-up. Just going to do a single race. Kratos says, I've never paid much attention to the voting thing and can't register to vote for safety purposes. Okay. I won't delve into that one any further. But not quite sure what the go is with that, mate. You're more than welcome to fill us in if you want. So I'm just calling up a single event. So this is not online. This is all stuff I've set up previously. I'm just going to do 7 laps of the Red Bull Ring in the McLaren MP4 12C just as a warm-up. I guess one of the things doing full screen rather than VR is I've been able to drive up the quality of the graphics. Because it works for full screen, but it gets really juddery in VR. Now, RaceRoom probably doesn't have the best quality graphics anyway, compared to some of the others. It's just not as crystal clear and as detailed as say something like a Assetto Corsa. Again, the races take a little while to load. So hopefully this is all going to work okay. Again, it's pretty experimental. I don't have much experience with RaceRoom, so there's a lot of the functionality of it that I don't know. They a few months ago they did some physics upgrades, so it's a lot more realistic to drive than it used to be. So it's a lot better in that regard. Can you hear me, Jim?
All right, Gary. Yeah, I can hear you.
Good old trusty Jim also works in RaceRoom, so that's a good thing. About the only sim I've got that he doesn't work in is he doesn't work in Dirt Rally 2, because that's with rally thing. It's a different type of calling, and for some reason doesn't seem to work in R Factor 2. Alrighty, so straight into it. It's got me in 19th position of 20 cars here. Let's do it.
7 laps. Okay, get ready.
So unfortunately I can't quite see the side mirrors in full screen view.
Green, green, green.
I probably could have set it back further, but this is how I've got it set at the moment, so I'll just live with that.
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. Car right, you're in the middle. Right side's clear. Clear all around. Left side, clear left.
So at the top, in the middle of the readout, you should be able to see Orsum there, and you can see I'm in 19th.
Car left. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Still there. Clear left.
So
on your right, clear right.
Handling wise, it's not that different to driving the other sims. So
18th.
So yeah, I don't really have to adjust my driving style or anything for RaceRoom over the others.
Car right, clear right. On your left, clear left.
So up into 17th now.
Nice one, Gary. Great move. Keep it up. Car left. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Car left. He's still there. Clear left. Car in front is driver. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Pretty appropriate name, isn't it, Jim?
The leader's just done a right side, clear right.
So I've got the percentage at 105% difficulty. I think it goes up to 120. So yeah, the difficulties are just a little bit more than the default, I think. I can't remember if the default is 100 or 105.
Cold tyres all round. Car left.
Uh-oh.
Still there. There's an incident in turn 3. Looks like it's driver. Clear left.
Sorry about that.
Great move. Keep it up.
AI buddy.
The gap to Haddad ahead is increasing. It's now 3.5. New fastest lap for driver, 131.84.
Well, he's probably pissed off I pushed him off, Jim.
Driver is gaining on you. The gap's now 0.6. He's quicker than you into turn 2, P15.
Gained a little bit there, Jim. Not sure if I can see where it tells me
All right,
what
Gary,
lap I'm on.
halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel.
Oh, there we
Just
go, on
done
the top right hand side.
132.08.
Whoa! That's it. Eyes off the road there. It doesn't look like I'm going to gain another spot in this one, but again,
2 laps left.
It's just a warm up.
Okay, Gary, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
I can't see that fucker in the mirror anyway, Tim. No, not going to catch him, Jim. It's not happening.
Last lap. Your last lap time was at 1:32.58.
Oh,
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Come on, Gary. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
there you go. Pick up a spot after all.
Turn 2.
He's there.
The gap to Haddad ahead is now 2.8. V14. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
There you go. Alright, so that's my warm-up. Alrighty, can I get across to the chat window from here? I can. So Kratos says, a family that sides with my scumbag and father living in my town. Yeah, I can't have find my address, so he could harass me from. Oh, okay, so I get it now what you mean for safety reasons and all of that. Yeah. Yep, I remember you talking about your situation previously. Alrighty, so we're gonna have a look at. Let's have a look here. Multiplayer. Alright, now one of the issues that I was having here was, while I was mucking around today, I was able to get into some races, but then I was kicked out of others because of the ping, the delay. Alright, so now one of the problems here is some of these they don't show you what the ping is. Like you see this one here, 301 milliseconds, but underneath, yeah, you can't see any of them. Alright, so one good thing that it tells you is time left. So the amount of time before the race begins. So this one's got pretty much, it's a full deck. I'm going to try and join this. It's in qualifying at the moment. So it's a rookie race. The one thing that can stop you getting in, even though it's free access, some of the servers are set up Oh, I don't know these cars, but let's give it a go anyway. Yeah, okay, let's try the Mercedes. We got any Aussie drivers here? Let's have a look. No, let's go with the Brit guy. Yeah, some of the races you're not allowed into because your driver experience isn't high enough, and because I don't have much experience in RaceRoom, I'm definitely a rookie. So there is, yeah, the issue. I could just get kicked out of this. So it could be easy to get into an online race. It could be difficult. I'm hoping for easy, of course. Now, was this Hockenheim I selected? I can't remember. Haven't driven at Hockenheim for a while, and I'm not that experienced at it anyway. Loading, loading, loading. So apparently, I'm sure it was RaceRoom that recently added.
Yellow flag. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Got a deal with Ferrari. All right. Yeah, there's a couple of other Aussies here. Let's have a look. Whoa. Wow, that came on suddenly. Well, it's definitely Hockenheim. Oh, kicked out.
Watch the track limits, please, Gary.
Fuck. Right, you can probably read that at the top. Kick from the server higher than ping limit. Super annoying. Okay. So... Wow, 1963. Wait, so what do we got here? Race time, I think that's 1 lap. Doesn't say anything about the ping. No, we can only try it. Oh, won't let me into, will it? Yes, looks like it will. Okay, there's a whole bunch of different cars you can go in, class-wise. Let's try Group 2. Let's not. Right, this is difficult. Okay, Porsche 911, why not? Now, please let me stay in the race, please. At least in Assetto Corsa it gives you a warning. ACC it just seems to put up with the lag, and generally in Project Cars 2 and AMS 2 doesn't seem to be an issue anyway. I don't ever remember ever having a ping warning in those sims. So usually in Assetto Corsa, a 350 millisecond delay is pretty much starting to get on the edge of where you'll get kicked out. So, what's that, 3.5 tenths of a second? And I can sort of get that. You know, a couple of tenths of a second. You're racing other guys online. Yeah, it's probably not the best, but it probably doesn't make that much difference, 2 tenths. But yeah, once you start getting up above 3 tenths, I can see how it would cause sinking problems. It'd be nice if it told you beforehand, you know, accurately what the ping is. Okay, now I've got a crash report of some sort. Oh, okay, the whole game's caved in. Didn't need that. Start again. Looks like you're the only person here this evening, Kratos. Chew and Bender are off doing more important things. Although, you know, I've streamed 3 days in a row now, so I can understand why the other lads might want to give it a bit of a rest. But it's all fun for me. All right, so again, RaceRoom's going to take a minute to get going. Waiting. Well, it says it's running. Where can I actually see that it's running? Alex has dropped in. G'day, mate. Hope you're well. Now, let me minimise a few things here. Is it? Oh, okay. No. I see it says starting. It's supposedly working. It's a shame it takes, you know, between 1 and 2 minutes for RaceRoom to even load up. It's really slow that way. No fun, of course, when it crashes on you. Okay. Just let me. Oh yeah. I can see it's. You guys are seeing it. So we got Nordschleife for practice. That was the one that kicked me out. 225 minutes. Yeah, the race doesn't even start for a couple of hours with that one. Hockenheim kicked me out for being too delayed. Here we've got Spa for rookies. Again, it's not telling me what the millisecond, what the ping is. So that's in race at the moment, so we're too late for that one. Here we've got another one at Spa, again for rookies. Looks like it's just for the BMWs, but it's full, unfortunately. Hockenheim kicked me out. Here we got Spa for GTR 3s, and let's race time 60 minutes. Wow, that's pretty full on. Zandvoort with 8 guys in at practice. Let's give this a shot. All right, don't kick me out this time. Ah, okay, here we go. Oh, better go red. Hey, red cars go faster, don't they? All right, I think it's loading. Qualifying. Okay. Alright, so it's a shifter, this one. Now, I actually did drive this car earlier today. There's only 4 gears. I go to 5th. Nothing happens. Oh, fucking joking.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted.
Alright, well, honestly, guys, you're making your sim not much fun if you're just going to fucking kick people out. You know, if your server ping's going to be so unrelenting. Now, here we got one with 55. Oh, where was that? It was Suzuka. Okay, well, this 11 minutes. Okay, there's a little bit of wait time to it. It's got 2 guys in at the moment, but we can see it's got a ping of 55 milliseconds. So surely that's not too high on the ping stakes. What else have we got down here? A whole bunch of. Okay, so now we just get into the ones that have got no one in it. So again, guys, as I said, you know, I don't have a lot of experience with RaceRoom. I could try that again, but it'd probably just kick me out again. So I hadn't tried Red Bull. Practice 4 minutes. Spa 3 minutes. Again, that unfortunately they're full. It won't let me in. $20.50, I don't understand that. Oh, I reckon we're gonna have to try out this. We're gonna have to try this one, I think. Spa for GT4s. Only a couple of guys in it, but surely 55. Oh, great. I can't join it because I need a driving a reputation of 75 and I've only got 73.6. Assholes. Now, this is a different, is that a different Hockenheim? Yes, it is. So let's practice 5 minutes on the North Cipher. Let's try this one and see if it'll let me in. Which one was it? Was it this one? I think it was. Alright. Okay, well, tentatively it'll let me in. So as I mentioned near the beginning, she's a bit experimental, this one. Again, because I just don't have that much experience. I'm going to go GT3s now. It looks like it's open to just about every class there is. Actually, let's go with Group 1. RUF, yeah, Ford. Here we go. Don't fucking kick me out this time. You know, RaceRoom, I'm trying to do a stream here. It's not very interesting or entertaining for my viewers if you just keep kicking me out of every race before race even, you know, gets underway. Hey, at least for this promo thing, they've chosen my absolute favourite car, the Ferrari 488. Let me drive this time. Come on. All right, so we're in practice. Don't kick me out.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. There's traffic behind. Your brakes are cold. Be careful. White flag. Yellow flag. Stay sharp.
Let me stay in this because I love the sound of this car already.
Green flag. You're clear.
Handles pretty good as well.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag in Sector 2.
I like this car. Don't know if it's going to be very competitive, but I like it. Whoop.
Sector 3 is now yellow. Sector 3 is clear.
Whoa. Oh, I still like this car anyway.
Yellow flag, Sector 2. That's the end of the session. P1. Checker flags out. P1. Looks like the leader's binned it in Fuchsgrower.
Hey, mind your language, Jim. Are there other guys in it? Let's live in hope, Jim. It's not a race if I'm here by myself. It locks up easy though, that's the only downside. That beep you hear is downshift protection. Tried to change down into second, and for a moment there it wouldn't. Well, it hasn't kicked me out yet. That's promising. Uh-oh. Whoop. I don't know if I actually own the Nord Sniper. I don't think I do in RaceRoom. Although if I decide to throw a little bit more money at RaceRoom, it'd probably be one of the earlier ones I would buy. I know I bought Bathurst and Zandvoort. Bathurst track was a bit disappointing scenery wise. The track itself is alright, but wow, that just threw me, that did.
Okay, Gary, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. You're locking your fronts into or act.
like how it says lap will not count. You know, with a lap just like takes forever on the North Cycle. So one mistake and that's it. You got no qualifying lap. It's pretty hard to get through a lap of the North Cycle without messing it up somewhere.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Locking up a bit.
Seeing right front locking into Arenberg.
We know, Jim, we know.
Your front tyres are cold.
Well, I haven't come off the track yet, Jim. Oh.
Checker flags out, P1.
Really? Alright, well, let's see how many guys are actually in it. I saw there was a thing for one guy entered before. He's hanging around, but we'll see. Okay, well I can see at least two other guys. I can see two guys behind me. I can see maybe a few guys behind me. Not too sure. Well, I couldn't have been P1, could I? Alright, 10 seconds. Alright guys, my first streamed live race in RaceRoom. Here we go.
2 laps. Okay, Gary, stay calm, focus. green, let's go, let's go. Yellow flag. You're clear, incident clear.
This guy's like in a Formula One or something, he's just racing away. What's the gap behind Jim?
You're last.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Car right, clear right.
Turn. I'm not last, Jim, it says I'm second.
You're locking your right front going into Fuchscroer.
Hey, mind your language, Jim. You foot screw someone else and foot screw me. What's the gap behind, Jim?
You're running last.
Oh, you don't know what you're on about, Jim. You're on drugs. You're sniffing the motor oil again.
You're locking your left front, braking for VS siphon.
Anyway, we can see the gap behind Jim. We don't have to ask you. I can see he's a couple of seconds, a bit over a second behind me, so he's pretty close. He's catching me actually. Now careful, I exited this too early last time. That's better. So he's 5 seconds behind me now, he's dropping back a little. The other guy's flying, he's like a minute ahead, you know. It looked like some sort of Formula car, so you're never going to keep up with it, you know, in anything other than another Formula One car. What? Oh, he's 7, 8 seconds behind me now, Jim. He's a bit faster than me along the straight, he's catching me.
Yellow flag. Come on, Gary. Last lap. Keep your shit together. You're not home yet. You're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
He's piked out, I think. Cello or whatever his fucking name was. Did you notice, Jim, that I did that last lap without coming off anywhere? Jim? Did you notice, Jim, I didn't lock it up that time? I can pretty much just cruise this home now. I'm gonna, you know, the next guy is like over a minute behind me. So, and there's no way I'm gonna catch the guy up in first, so I'm actually gonna have a pretty successful first race, Jim. Second place podium. You know, all we need is the guy in first place to get so excited about the fact that he's going to win that he has a heart attack. when you first drive the Nordschleifer, whoa, which I started out in GT Sport learning it, you feel initially like, how am I ever going to learn this? It's slow, 25.3 kilometres or something of twists and turns. But, after a couple of days, you start really getting the hang of it. And it ends up being like any track.
Sector 3 is green.
Once you've driven it 30, 40 times, that's it, you know it. Suicide to drive at high speed if you don't know it. Seconds. I reckon I'll actually finish this. I'll get there before it times out. So one thing I noticed that you don't really get that bumpiness. You see it, but you don't really feel it. Whereas in a Assetto Corsa, you feel it. Groovy. So yeah, Chile or whatever it is, I don't think he didn't finish it. Cool. Dun. All right, quick scope back into chat here. Choose dropped in. Chinchin Alex, yeah, RaceRoom looks good. Yeah, this game's sweet as. Yeah, I'm actually doing it in full screen. Just because it did work. I was saying earlier, it did work in VR, but it disabled the mouse and I couldn't do other things, and I didn't like the idea of, especially like what happened last night, VR failure. I didn't like the idea of, not being able to look back here at chat, for example, switch screens and things like that. So I opted for full screen, which is good for you guys anyway, because it's easier for you guys to watch in full screen. VR doesn't seem to be a problem particularly in Assetto Corsa. It's nice and smooth. To stream in VR for that's fine. Project Cars, AMS2, a little bit more juddery, but still quite okay to watch in VR. The other ones, and Chu says, nice, this game is great. So, because you came in late, Chu, just to quickly explain, or as the title suggests, RaceRoom are running up until the 30th free access, which means that when you're looking for, it works for the AI races as well, but particularly helpful for the online. You don't have to buy the cars or the tracks. You still have to have a certain amount of level, reputation, racing experience. But apart from that, it's just pretty much open slather. You don't have to buy a car or a track. They're actually pretty cheap in RaceRoom. They've got good pricing. I actually bought the Nordschleifer for R Factor 2 yesterday, and it cost me like $18 Australian, just for that, you know, for that one track, or the variations on the Nürburgring. You know, you get the variations of it. That's almost up there with iRacing, which is the most expensive. So, and given that R Factor 2 isn't, it's just not on par with ACC and iRacing, I considered that to be pretty expensive. Bender says, what game is this? This is RaceRoom Experience, Bender. So, all right, let's have another go at what I've been at it for. I started at 7 this evening, so I've just been at it for a bit over an hour. And in that hour, I've only managed to get into the one race so far. This thing about the ping, a lot of these ping things are missing. So it's kind of hard to tell. Okay, so this is a 20-minute race. That was at the Nordschleife. I've just done the Nordschleife, so I'll leave that for the moment. A 15-minute race that's already underway. 5 minutes at Spa. It's full. Hockenheim, again, this may be the one that kicked me out, but let's have a look. I think it is, so we'll try it anyway. We'll try it. Ooh, German. Yeah. So again, because you came in later at Tube, ping is a problem. The delay. A lot of those things there, it doesn't actually tell you what the ping is, which is really unhelpful. I sit here for a minute waiting for the thing to load up, and then within a few seconds, you know, it doesn't even flash up a big red message like a Assetto Corsa. It just comes with a bar across the top. No, you're out. I wonder with the music, I wonder if it'll be like Project Cars 2 and I'll end up with a copyright claim against my video for the music playing. And again, yeah, it takes a little while to load. RaceRoom, it's pretty slow. So that's one of the things with ACC. It might be resource hungry and hard to get it to stream and have it look nice. It works all right in full screen, but you guys probably noticed the races load
Sector
up
1
quick,
is yellow.
like within a few seconds. All right, so what do we got? All right, so incident points limit is set to 30. The ratings are visible on your profile. Okay, bad behaviour may result. Oh, a bit of a social justice warrior, this one. It's like a banned rank service. A full game ban. The worst offenders. Ooh. All right, so we can get rid of this by hitting the brake. There we go. That's what it said.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Sector 1 is clear.
Oh, this doesn't sound as nice as the Ford though, Jim.
We need to get some heat into these brakes.
And I'm out. Kicked out. Ping higher than server limit. You assholes. Okay, so practice, qualifying. Okay, well, this is the Nordschleife again. Race time 20 minutes, which is probably 3 laps. But was it for all sorts of groups? There's plenty of guys in it. It says it's got 18 guys in it, so. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go back on this one. No. So here we got Suzuka with 6 guys in it. Oh, it's already racing. Bummer. Brands Hatch Grand Prix, 15 minutes. Yeah. I know Brands Hatch. Let's have a look. So we've got a practice session of 14 minutes, so it's going to be a little while before this one would even start. Here we've got practice at Monza with 4 guys in it. $2.99. It might let me stay in. Which car? I don't know. Let's go with this one, I suppose. That's fucking ugly. We'll go red. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, red cars go faster. Right, don't kick me out this time. Surely 266, if that's what it was. Surely that ping's not too high. You know, it's 350 or above in a Assetto Corsa before it wants to kick me out. Well, at least I know the track. Oh, here's our mate, Chile, however you say it. He's here.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. The pit exit's clear. Okay, Gary, we've got 7 minutes to set a lap. Yellow flag in Sector 2. We think P2 has gone off in Lesmo 2. Sector 2 is now green. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Oh, let me find out what this car's like to drive first, Jim.
There's a white flag. Yellow flag in Sector 1.
Oh well, I'm doing better than that guy, not that much.
Green flag in Sector 1.
Now, at the moment it only looks like there's 2 of us here, but I thought it said 4 or 5 of us here before. Oh.
Blue flag, yellow flag. You're locking your right front into Variante del Rettifilo, green flag. Yellow flag, Sector 2.
In a couple of laps I'll have the braking points down, hopefully. Right, yeah, again, touch too long with that one.
You're locking your left front into Variante della Roggia.
Oh, fucking lock your left front, Jim. Shut up. I love telling you to shut up, Jim.
That's a new fastest lap for Oliveira, 1:34.31. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Green flag, sector 2.
Oh.
Sector 1 is green.
Oh, that was too early.
B6. Car right. Clear right. On your right.
Wow, it's easy to lock it up.
Hold your line. Right side's clear.
Whoa. James Brown. Wow!
Your brake temperatures are okay.
Come on, dude.
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. Green flag in sector 2. Incident in sector 1. Yellow flag. We think that Silva has gone off in Variante del Rettifilo. You've got cold front tyres.
Oh, fuck. Well, I'm not gonna get a good lap time yet, I don't think.
P3, good lap. That's your best in the session. You're currently 5.8 off the pace. That lap time was 1:40.09.
Well, didn't overshoot it this time, Jim. Still, I got a 140 and they're getting like
Yellow
one.
flag, green flag, you're clear.
The other guy's like in the 131 or something, 10 seconds quicker. That's way quicker.
Sector 1 is green. Yellow flag, sector 3. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. We're seeing minor wear on your rear tyres. Green flag in sector 3.
Oh. I'm surprised I haven't come off in this car because it's really easy to just put a little bit too much power down and go into an oversteer.
Sector 2 is yellow. We think Brown has gone off.
Oh. Wow, Scari's really hard in this car. Well, I'm going to take a few seconds off.
Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear. That's your quickest lap in this session. You're now 3.6 seconds off the leader's pace. Yellow flag.
Well, I'm blowing it again, Jim.
Mind these track limits, please, Gary. You're locking your left front going into Variante del Rettifilo. Green flag, all clear. Fastest lap for Santo, 1:32.07.
Oh, she's bumpy if you hit the sausages.
Checkered flags out, P4. That's the end of the session, P4.
Okay. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Anyway, while I'm driving these sorts of cars, I noticed in a few weeks' time, Formula 1 or F122 is actually going to be out and available. It said on Steam that it was VR supported. So what have we got? Oh, this is qualifying, that was practice. Is that the story? That's what it looks like.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
If I've got a pit limiter, I don't know where it is.
Yellow flag. Stay sharp. The incident's clear. Green flag.
I'm going to get that line right one of these days.
Checkered flag. P4.
Oh. What the? Oh, warm up for race. Oh, so we were past qualifying. Okay, now I get it. It's all a learning process. As I said to Kratos at the beginning of the stream, too, obviously I don't
Alright, Gary, we'll be in the mid-pack here. We're expecting you to finish in position 6.
Oh, fuck you, Jim. Yeah, I don't have much experience with RaceRoom. Position 6. You know, if I can beat you up when I get back after this race, Jim. Put me down 2 spots. What sort of crew chief are you? Man, imagine you giving a pep talk.
30 minutes.
I think you're going to go out there and lose, team.
Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Floor it. Green, green, green.
Whoa.
Car left. Yellow flag. Still there. Incident clear. Green flag. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Car right. Yellow flag. Still there.
Come on, mate.
Right side's clear. On your right. Clear right. Incident clear. Green flag. Brown has just retired. Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Clear right. Come on, Gary. Forget the start. Just get stuck in, mate. Car right.
Don't run up my arse, you fool.
He's still there.
Learn how to drive,
Clear
moron.
right. Yellow flag.
Oh, fuck. Is my car fucked? Let's find out.
You're clear of the incident. Green flag. You've had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come in and get it fixed. Yellow flag.
Could be right, Jim. Oh, yeah.
Green flag. You're clear of the incident. White flag, mate.
Oh, I think I'm going to nut it out, Jim.
Sector 3 is yellow.
It's...
Green flag, sector 3. On your right. Clear right.
Maybe not, I don't know. One more lap.
Incident sector 3, yellow flag. Sector 3 is now clear. Right, has retired. Car right side's clear.
Oh yeah, he doesn't want to turn right very well. What's my speed? I can't see.
Engage the limiter.
Yeah, where is it? I don't know where it is, Jim. Now, I don't know that I pitted before. Oh, I can see it. There it is. Oh! Oh, my pit crew's invisible. It's like that, is it? I can hear it, but I can't see it. Well, somebody's retired. I've gone from 8th to 7th. Oh, I'm at the back. Everyone else's did not finish. Okay. And I'm a minute behind the next person. Oh, come on, guys. You know, if you weren't out the back smoking bongs before the race and all of that, you'd probably get through this a bit quicker.
The car ahead's pitting.
Man, this is taking forever.
Go, go!
Oh, oh, oh.
Your pit exit looks clear. Got cold brakes all round. Disengage limiter.
Oh. Okay, that is my limiter. Alright. Alright, so what is he at the moment? He's 1 minute 14 ahead of me. And is it getting darker or what? Oh, it's under a minute to the guy ahead of me. Doubt I'll ever catch him, but. I seem to be doing pretty much exactly the same speed as him.
6th place.
This page guy's 57, 57, 57. Oh. The locking up's pretty realistic in that, you know, you really go into a slide, you just keep going.
Your front's going into Variante del Rettifilio.
Oh, I know that, Jim.
Tyres are cold, watch out. Your brake temps look good.
Alright, the gap back down to under
Your
a
lap
minute
time
for
was
a moment there.
1:40.40. That's your quickest lap. Sector 1 is 1.9 seconds off the pace.
I was speaking then, Jim, you interrupted me, rude prick.
The car in front is pitting. New fastest lap for Oliveira, 1:34.94.
Whoa. How's my fuel, Jim?
We think about 24 minutes of fuel remaining. 3.3 litres per lap. We should have just enough to get us to the end.
So this Page in front of me, he's the only guy that's on the same lap as me.
Green flag in sector 1.
Right, he pitted before, so instead of being a minute behind him, I'm 41 point stuff behind him. 41 point stuff, Jim. Oh, I just can't get that chicane right. All this one.
Stay between the lines, please, Gary.
Oh, he's opted out, he's gone, Page is gone. I'm up into 5th.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Oh, you're kidding, Jim. Oh, this is a race of attrition then. My favourite kind.
Your front tyres are cold.
So there's one thing I have, Jim, it's perseverance. Or perspiration, one of the two.
Sector 1, yellow flag. Green flag, sector 1. P5.
Oh, that was actually half decent that time, Jim. Unlike that. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
15 seconds.
Yeah, plus a lap, Jim, plus a lap.
That's a new fastest lap for Santo, 1:34.34.
What's my best lap time, Jim?
1:38.66.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
12 seconds. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
So I picked up 3 seconds, even though I'm a lap behind.
The leader has just done a 134.57. Looks like P4 has gone off in Lesmo 2. Yellow flag.
That's what we want to hear. Alright, now I'm not a lap behind anymore.
Clear. Green flag.
Is he going to give it up? Is he going to...
Green flag, sector 2.
We'll find out shortly. He's back on track and driving. Whoa. All right, 123 something. I've taken another second off, Jim.
Car ahead's pitting now. Sector 2 is now yellow.
Alright, 111, 110 ahead, Jim.
Okay, Gary, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Half distance. We estimate 13 minutes of fuel remaining.
So I know nothing about pit strategy or how to refuel or anything, Jim, for this race room. All right, 1 minute and 2 behind him, Jim. On first gear.
We've been warned about track limits.
Tell him to get fucked, Jim. And I've lost a second, 1 minute and 3 now. Minute and 1. I'll never get there, but you know, it's nice to have dreams. 1 minute.
Fastest lap for Santo, 134.04. Okay, Gary, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
58. Ten minutes of fuel with 11 minutes to go. Nice.
P5, that's your fastest lap today.
What was my last lap time, Jim?
That was 137.24.
Alright, he's opted out, he's gone, I'm in fourth, Jim. He was going to finish the race, but his massively overweight girlfriend.
Okay, Gary.
Called
10
him.
minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
She said in this kind of voice, I need you to come out into the lounge room and pick the toe jam out from between my feet. And he'd go, oh, all right, love, I'll be there in a minute. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
16 seconds.
Plus a lap, Jim. Plus a lap.
P4, that's your best lap in this session.
What was my last lap time, Jim?
That last lap was 137.00.
Fastest lap, 133.
Santo is now on softs.
There's my fuel, Jim.
Should be about 5 minutes of fuel left. 3.2 litres per lap. You'll need to add 8 litres to get to the end.
How do I call up? I've got no idea. Never mind.
The leader has just done a 134.37.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
15 seconds. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Okay, let's see if I can conserve fuel. probably can't conserve enough.
Okay, Gary. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Green flag sector 1. Silver ahead is pitting.
There's my fuel, Jim.
Should be about 4 minutes of fuel remaining. 3.2 litres per lap. It looks like we'll need to add 7 litres to get to the end. The leader, Oliveira, is pitting.
How's my fuel, Jim?
We think about 3 minutes of fuel remaining. 3.1 litres per lap. We will need to add 7 litres to get to the end. Alright, Gary, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. Fastest lap for Santo, 132.01.
Wow, that's quick. So I'll try one more lap. Well, I think I started the idea of fuel conservation too late.
P4, we're running on fumes, mate. Hit this lap, in this lap.
All right. Now, are you even going to give me fuel? Because I don't know how to request it. I don't know how to say how many litres. So basically, if it doesn't give me fuel automatically, I'm screwed.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Silver in front is pitting.
He just pitted before.
Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap.
I will, Jim, I will. So, if he pitted before, I'm wondering why is he pitting again like 5 laps later? At least I know where the pit limiter is
track
now.
On exit. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be
Fuel.
in P4 in front
Okay,
of Silver. Oliveira is now retired.
Has he? Well, that puts me in third then. Alright, well it said add fuel safe thing. Well, it said refueling. Here we go.
Go, go, go.
Oh.
Pit exit's clear. You've got cold brakes all round. Be careful.
Alright, well that was cool. Because you know, the driver shouldn't have to worry about
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
how much fuel goes in the car. That's a pit crew's job. I mean, they can swear at me and go, for fuck's sake, don't use all your fuel like that, cockhead. And that's fair enough. Right, so Silver's 41 seconds ahead of me, but there's only enough at one lap left, so I'll never catch him. But I'm going to get a podium, Jim, because the rest of them piked out. Well, I think you guys might see me doing a little bit more RaceRoom. I just won't use it in VR, that's all. Whoa.
P3.
Of course, once this free access week is over, you know, I won't have cars like this, and I'd have to start thinking about buying a few things. But well, it's a pretty smart move on their part. I mean, you know, you've got me playing it.
Brake temperatures look good.
Alright, here we go.
Last lap, bring it on home.
What? Thought that was the last lap. I'm even getting the hang of the chicanes now, Jim. A bit more of experience in this car to begin with, I probably would have been a bit more competitive. Anyway, the stuff they did a few months ago with the physics are actually pretty good. A lot of people used to really bag out RaceRoom and say it was, you know, really shit and unrealistic, but you guys, or at least a couple of you guys probably remember me doing a video on RaceRoom about just in the days after they'd redone all the physics.
Well done, Gary. Great drive. That's a podium.
That is a podium, Jim. Good.
Great drive. That's a podium.
You already told me that, Jim. You got short-term memory issues, Jim. Oh. hold escape down for 1 second. There we go. Well, that was cool. Well, that's what silver looks like. Good. Alright, so just checking out the time and chat and everything, just coming up for the 2-hour mark. So yeah, okay, yeah. Chu says, yeah, good marketing. It's a good idea to, give people like free access and all that. It's a great way to come in and try out all the different tracks and cars and get into some online races. And because one of the things before I noticed about RaceRoom was it's not that populated, whereas you can see there's quite a few guys in there. That race I was just in was a little underpopulated, as was the Nordschleifer one, but I think if I just go back there now, the top races here, you got over 20 guys, 19 guys, 18 guys, 15 guys. It's that's what you want, because it just makes it heaps more fun. You might not get as good a result at the end. You might not get the podium, but it's just heaps more entertaining and heaps more fun when there's a whole bunch of other guys in it. And then also too, when you do finish well and you do get a podium spot, it's so much more satisfying to come third out of 21 cars than third out of 4 cars. I know you guys know exactly what I'm saying. Anyway, because I'm just coming up for the 2-hour mark, I think there was actually only a couple of races there. That one was a particularly long race, but yeah, I'm just going to quit out. All right, so yeah, expect a little bit more RaceRoom in future streams, and if I can possibly afford it, I'll every couple of weeks or something, I won't go crazy on it, but I'll try and add another car, another track here and there, and like I do with the other sims, build it up. It's a thing, you just can't go outlaying bloody hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on all of this stuff. And you got RaceRoom where you have to buy the stuff. You've got R Factor 2 where you have to buy the stuff, and you've got iRacing where you have to buy the stuff as far as the tracks and cars. And then there's in some of the other sims too, there's packs to buy. There's nothing for me to buy for ACC. I've got everything, as far as I'm aware, I've got everything that you can have for ACC. All the cars, all the tracks. Again, that comes down to the great thing about Assetto Corsa as well, in that there's just so much stuff out there that's free. Doesn't cost you anything. Now, initially, if you want to buy Assetto Corsa, and obviously, I recommend you buy it legal. The basic game's going to cost you $90, but there are expansion packs, tracks and cars, things for Assetto Corsa, and you probably spend a couple of $100 on it. But once you've got all the stuff that you can buy for a couple of $100 for Assetto Corsa, you can make it 3 to 4 times larger with free stuff, and that's the great thing about Assetto Corsa, and heaps of variation in different mods of cars and tracks and everything. It's just excellent. All right, guys, thanks heaps for watching yet again. Chu says RaceRoom is awesome. Try before you buy, Gary says Benner. Good idea though. Yep. Well, you can't always do that, Benner, but it's certainly good if you can, and and particularly if there's something I find like musical equipment and that sort of thing. When I'm buying headphones, I make the odd mistake every now and then, but largely, and like I did with this VR setup, stacks of research beforehand. It's a pain in the ass, but yeah, the more you research, the more you can make an informed decision about the stuff that you buy. And 8 times out of 10, that is actually going to work in your favour, and you're going to get what you want and not waste money. All right, guys, take it easy. Thanks heaps for watching again. Really appreciate it, as always. Be good. I know that you will. Catch you next time.